Hello, Leo, and welcome. It's Jeff here at Raise Your Vibration TV, and this is your special Leo new moon reading. That's right. We are going to do a special reading for you in Leo season for July 24th, where the new moon is in our sign of Leo. Yes, that's right. Jeff is a Leo sun. That's right. Leo sun, Scorpio rising, and Pisces moon. Yeah, try to figure that shit out. During Leo season, we're going to do a lot of these readings. You're going to find out that you're going to wake up one day and there's a daily message reading for you, We're going to be doing this with all of the signs in their seasons, respective seasons, and I'm starting it with us in Leo season. So happy birthday. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am a fellow Leo, and it's Leo season, and we are going to do a special new moon reading for July 24th with the new moon in our sign of Leo. So let's talk a little bit about the new moon and what that represents. The new moon has the potential to set your intentions and start new beginnings. This is, in a planting guide, this is when it tells you the best time to go ahead and plant seeds, to start seedlings, okay? And let them go through that germination process. New moons are an excellent time to set the potential and the intention for you to accomplish certain things, manifest certain things in your life within the month. It keeps you on track, in cycle, in tune, on time with the phases. Okay? So we're going to do a couple things here. First of all, we're going to get your angel numbers. We like doing this with all the readings now. So what's up for this July 24th new moon for us Leos? It's on Thursday here in the States. There it is. The angel numbers for this new moon are 535, Leo. Focus. Thank you. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. Absolutely. So this new moon is beckoning you with the potential to take a step. Excellent. 535. Remember that. Okay. Let's get a couple messages from the Clarifying Life Situation deck. So this is going to give us a feel of what's going on here. All right. Wow. Love this. Love this. Slow climb. You're getting there, Leo. One steady step at a time. Now remember, take a step, one step at a time, slow climb. Okay? One step at a time with a little bit of effort. So, stepping out of your comfort zone, steps, slow climb. Then we have vortex of creativity. Excellent. In our Leo season, this is an excellent time to really get creative with everything in our life. Spiral into your creative vortex, Leo. Unleashing, what is that? Imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. So what this is telling us is start taking steps at this time of this new moon to step out of our comfort zone, to make things happen one step at a time and open up to our creativity. So that means using our creativity to foster a career, side hustle, making money, something like that. Because us Leos, anything that we touch literally turns to gold. Because anything that we do is good. Now, this new moon is taking place in our first house. So this is all about our identity. How are we putting ourselves out into the world? And using this fire Leo energy to propel ourselves. Again, this is a message of taking steps and using our creativity for the month ahead. That's incredible. And it's also being creative about letting go of old patterns and beliefs that may have kept us back from taking those first steps. Okay, now we're getting a message from our guides from the Energy and Spirit Oracle. So let's see what we got. Connections, partnerships, contract, commitment. Number 29. I love that. Okay. Oh, look, I turned right to it. All right, this card indicates that a personal or professional connection is at hand. This may be a new friendship, romantic love, or a kindred spirit with a shared interest or activity. This could also reveal a deepening love in a present relationship, bringing a strong sense of camaraderie or increased intimacy. Alternatively, the partnership here could be more of a business connection, such as a joint venture or a new job. It could even take the form of a contractual commitment. The sale of a property or the resolution of a legal issue is likely to go in your favor at this time. However, this important commitment takes shape. Be open to all the new connections coming your way, including profound new relationships with caring spirits. This card foretells blessings of love, friendship, and shared good fortune expanding in your life. Fuck yeah. And the affirmation, and say it with me, is for this new moon. Wonderful connections abound in the universe. I am attracting all types of happy and beneficial relationships to me now. That is great. Taking steps to get rid of old beliefs, using your creativity and making the connections and actually vibing up to the connections that you desire in your life. Fuck. Because this new moon is happening in our first house. And in astrology, the first house is opposite the seventh, which is about partnerships, relationships. Excellent. I love it. So let's get the vibe for this new moon. What is this new moon telling us? What are we focusing on? What do we need to be aware of? What are some steps to get closer to what we desire? Is there anything hidden that we need to know of? Ooh, okay. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's see. All right, the Justice card is out, and we were talking about some kind of contract legal issue that will be resolved. Very good. Okay. All right. Yeah. I like the king energy here and where it's placed. Yeah, I really like this. Okay. I'm going to put Justice right there in the middle of it. And you see the way these cards are separated, the way that they're kind of forming right before your eyes. 3 on this side, the Emperor in the middle. See how that all fucking comes together like that? The focus is on things working out, balancing out, okay? Harmonization, integration, by letting things go and taking steps towards action. Action is required, because there is action, one step at a time, and that is with the Emperor. So the Emperor is taking your power back and taking action, all right? Now, this is all about the emotions here. We have the Moon. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the King of Cups. So there's emotions here. We have the Page of Cups on this side also. But this is feeling uncertain. You know, the emotions, we're sinking. We're letting the emotions get to us. So the uncertainty sits there, which makes us sit in a very harumph kind of energy. I call it a brat mentality with the 4 of Cups, because they're too busy focused on their empty bowls, when in actuality, the universe is slipping them a full bowl in. This is not turning their back on an opportunity here to realize that their perspective is flawed, and that's why they're in this uncertain energy. The way out of this is the King. The King is telling you to keep your emotions calm, centered, balanced. Keeping calm when the storm hits, and taking action with the Emperor. Now, on this side, we have the outcome, which is the Magician, creating the reality you want by taking the actions. You want harmony? You be harmony. Raise your vibration, to me, is everything that I live by, because everything that you desire in this reality is indicative to how you feel you are worthy about it. And the only way to do it is to raise your vibration. And everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. And your emotions are energy in motion, emotions. And certain emotions calibrate you lower or higher on a scale of frequency. What you want is up here. How you're feeling about it is down here. You don't see it yet, the Four of Cups. So you feel uncertain. When you should take action to know that it's coming to you with the Magician here, you vibrate up to everything and you match instead of being ships passing in the night. Like attracts like. That's the way this universe works. So where you put your attention and focus on this month is what you draw into your life. The Page of Cups is bringing an opportunity here. And I can't stress enough that there is an undertone of some kind of relationship connection, an opportunity here. Eight of Wands is literally Cupid's arrow. This is messages of love. This is also things moving faster. In August, you're going to see action. This will lead to balance by taking steps and a slow and steady approach. Fuck yeah, man. And legal issues could be resolved in your favor. So no feeling of uncertainty, because uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Okay? I've been saying that a lot lately, and it's helped. But this is a new moon of taking action. Okay? Now, we're getting some oracles. All these are face down except for this one. And this is listen to your intuition with the High Priestess. Yeah, look at that. Moving on. Taking a winner-losing attitude and moving away from uncertainty. That is it. And it's all based on intuition and nurturing yourself, taking your power back. We have the Empress and the Emperor out here now. Getting grounding. And Six of Cups is love is all around you. Someone may be coming back into the mix. There may be messages coming in with that. Be aware. Interesting. Okay. Let's look at love, because I want to dive deep into that. Want to dive deep into love. All right, let's see. What do we have for Leo for this new moon in love? There is a focus on relationships. Maybe there's the balance of relationships. Anything else? No. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. This is no more confusion. You have many choices. That's potential right there. What you want is already out there. Now you have to vibe up to it. And the Ten of Wands is showing you releasing your burdens from past relationships, moving on, you see? Moving on. In fact, Two of Wands says get ready. You're prepared. Get in a mindset of changing, moving into a relationship. The twos have it. Okay? Listen to your intuition. Page of Pentacles brings in a message, brings in an opportunity for love. And the Ten of Pentacles for love is a long, stable relationship. That is what you want. That is ultimately what you want if you're single. Okay, so I'm talking to single Leos now. For coupled Leos, this is moving on from the past of whatever happened here. You know, maybe it's something karmic. Maybe you need to get over whatever happened here. We got two tens. This is moving on. This is payoff. This is great energy. Taking steps to do it. Let's get messages of love. Those flipped over. All right, Leo. So this is looking pretty good. This is very positive as far as relationships. It is getting out of this. There's an opportunity here that can't be passed up. There can't be. So you have to make sure you are aware of that. Look at that. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth and move on. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? No more are we settling for anything less. We do not need to adjust the bar every time somebody comes in. That's manipulation to ourselves and others. You understand? Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Yeah, for a lot of you, either you are in no contact with somebody, but somebody is really just really wanting to reach out. And I really think that probably by August, if not in August, you will definitely hear from this person. Okay? And balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. So for you coupled ones, you know, there's a big focus on balance here. And maybe you're in denial of the fact that you're the one that has to constantly give. And it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's time for you to move on to somebody that will give you that reciprocating love. You know? Okay, let's look at what's the vibe. Let's get what's the vibe and see what they add to this. Oof. Wow, we got a lot. All right, I want to show this one first. Apology. Arrogant, rash actions, insincere. Whatever it is. The Page of Pentacles brings in an apology. I think you might hear that from somebody. You know, someone's longing for you. For some of you, trapped, stuck, no options, and, you know, unforgiveness, whatever that is. I really don't understand that. Is somebody trapped in a top of a fucking... Is that a top of for a pot? For a soup pot? Is it an airplane window? I think she's the one that's trapping herself in it. Is she in a dryer? Questions. Questions that need answering. But you understand, it's self-imposed. You're stuck by your own thoughts, okay? Isolation, rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. So I don't know what the teddy bear behind the stripper, what's going on here? Some of these pictures are just weird. But the messages are, you know, ring true for most of you. You know, we need to get out of this energy. Two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. Moving on from this kind of shit, okay? Instead, we get into the nurturing, the mentorship, the wisdom, the giving back, the Six of Cups, simply love. You see the symbolism here? That may be very symbolic for some of you Leos. Interesting. And glow up. That's what this new moon is. New opportunities, new career, and successful business. So, a lot of us, all of us Leos, are taking that step up by getting rid of old beliefs. And at really being stuck. There's a huge message about being stuck here. All right, let's work on some, let's get some messages from our shadow. Let's see what shadow work we could do around this time of the new moon. Let's see. Anything else? Yep. Boom. There it is. Stubborn. It can denote perseverance, but also may hinder progress. Okay? So be flexible. Resolve some of the issues you have. That leads to growth. Okay? Interesting. And inner cosmos. To embrace the light. To embrace the light. First acknowledge the dark. So this is realizing that we could be dealing with some trauma that we need to let go of, to actually see things because we are maybe in denial of some things. We saw that message. And going deeper by taking the first step. Okay? To really getting to the root of the problem. I love that. Haven't gotten that card yet. That's great. So what's your inner cosmos speaking to you? Okay? And look at that, inner balance. Now, this is the whole crux of the reading. What you resist persists. What you accept transforms. That is incredible. What you resist persists, Leo. What you accept transforms. This is wholeness and the realization and the acceptance of duality. Balance. That's why that's in the middle. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, let's get a closing message from the Cosmic Oracle. Let's see. All right. What is the closing message for us Leos for this new moon? This is a great reading. This is a great reading. And it's all about focusing on balance and not being stubborn and taking a first step. There's a big thing about letting go of old beliefs, old patterns, old life changes. And look at that. This new moon is about awakening. Love it. Awakening is the process of discovering your true self. And that's what this new moon beckons you to do. Wow. New job, new glow up. Leo season, finding that balance and really working on this and making great connections for a lot of us single Leos out there. You're hearing it first. We may be taking the steps towards the relationship that we've always deserved and desired. So let's do it this Leo season and really work on all of our connections with apologies and forgiveness and releasing our traumas step by step, inch by inch. Fuck yeah. Leo, happy birthday. Happy Leo season. This beautiful season lasts all the way to August 22nd. So we're going to be doing all kinds of special things. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you can see when I'm posting some random Leo goodies. Yes, absolutely, Leo. Thank you so much. Go back and watch this and listen to this reading again. There's many messages here, all for us to do to rise and vibe higher, to get exactly the life we desire. Ooh, that rhymed. All right, Leo, love you all. Happy birthday, and I will see you when I see you.